Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's car boot haul. I've done 2 car boot sales this morning and I've got 2 smallish hauls from each, so it'll just be in the one video. And I'm starting with what I got from Easter Compton, as always. I've got my empty bag ready. I am a vision of organisation. Let's start with the filler bag. Let's not start with filler bags, it's at the back. Let's start with the other stuff from Steve. So I paid £8 altogether for my filler bag and these bits. And these bits include, I want to say Stan. I think he's Stan. A large Stan. We Stan him. Is he Stan or Kyle? He's Stan, isn't he? Are you Stan? He doesn't know. Anyway, a large South Park Stan or Kyle, insert name here. 2 packs of St Michael Melrose design napkin rings. I've sold vintage St Michael stuff before. Now when you think that these were reduced back in the day, look, they were reduced to £10. Can you see that? On this sticker here, back in the day they were reduced to £10. So I don't know how much they were originally, because there's no was price there, and that's underneath. Hang on. I'm intrigued, but I don't think I can. No, if I try and peel it, it's not going to show me. So I don't know how much they cost new, is what I'm saying. But they were reduced to a tenner for 3, which means they must have been damn expensive new in God knows when. When did they stop being St Michael? I don't even know. They're definitely vintage, and they were pricey when they were new. And I've got those and my Stan and or Kyle, plus a BT big button phone. I always pick these up if I see them cheap enough. 1 BT big button phone. And these are Jamie Oliver egg cups. They're peculiar looking egg cups, but they are egg cups. There's the Jamie Oliver branding on the bottom. There we go. And there are 4 in the set. They say boil, crack, dip, yum. They were in with my £8. And they're also my filler bag. So in my filler bag I got 1 silicone tray for wax melts and things. A Tractor Ted tin lunchbox. I've had these before and sold them. It's not in too bad condition. It's used but not damaged really. The catch just about works, I think. Having said that, maybe it doesn't. But either way, I'll work on it. All for my mother. A very small filler bag. I really didn't put much in the filler bag. And then I've got these 2. These are Kerastrate Moisture Enhance Shampoo and Conditioner. And I probably bought those to try myself, let's be honest. Kerastrate Moisture Enhanced Conditioner delivers sumptuous hydration to dry, coarse or damaged hair, featuring a gorgeous blend of natural ingredients and oils, blah, 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 blah. So they're not full. I think they're probably about half full each, and they're probably just for me to use. Another thing for me to use is a fridge notepad. It says this week's plans on it, and I won't use it for this week's plans, but there are quite often times when I'm in the fridge and I want to jot down the calories that I'm adding to a recipe. I haven't got my phone handy, or I'm recording on my phone, so that's what that's for. And the last thing is a not Filofax. It is a personal organiser, but it is Maze, which is a very nice leather goods brand. So pleased with that one in my filler bag. I don't know if this original... Yeah, it's an original keyring that goes with it as well. So yeah, that's a very small filler bag, but I'm still pleased with it. Also from Easter Compton, I got a travel Scrabble. These do quite well. And this one's in really nice condition, possibly unused. Let's face it, somebody possibly thought they'd enjoy Scrabble and then never played. So the box is a little bit worn, but nobody seems to care about that. 2 mugs, 50p each for these 2 mugs. One is Betty Boop, says I don't do mornings. And the other is a Dunoon Charles Rennie Mackintosh. And that's in really nice condition. No fading. It hasn't been dishwashed, unlike the last one I had. I did have one a few weeks ago that had been through the dishwasher and was faded, and it's still sold, just for obviously not as much as I would have got for it otherwise. I don't know what that design is. It's not the Lady in the Rose, which is the only one that I recognised instantly. It doesn't say what design it is, but yeah, 50p each for those 2. I paid £3 for a blood pressure monitor, blood pressure cuff. I know that I've sold these in the past, but a long time ago. This is a Lloyd's Pharmacy one. Abdominal aortic aneurysm screening. A free NHS just does not belong in there, I don't think. Yeah, this leaflet doesn't actually belong in there at all. This is a leaflet the NHS send you when you go for a screening. So we don't have any instructions by the look of things. Possible that I can download the instructions and print them off to put in with it, so I'll check that out before I sell it. If not, I think it's probably very straightforward to use anyway. But yeah, £3 for that. This I think is the bargain of the day. This is GHD Curve Wand Classic Wave. Now I looked these up, I've lost my phone temporarily, I know where it is. Hang on, I'll be back. So it's a GHD Curve Wand, it's a safe £50. The lady said it hasn't been used, although it doesn't have a... I don't know if GHD stuff usually come with a protective heat pad to rest them on. It doesn't have that, it doesn't have any kind of case in there. But it does have the instructions. And like I said, save 50 quid there, save £50, and I paid 5. I didn't bother haggling. I said to her how much you want. She said I'd like 5. I said absolutely. Another £5 went on these 2 sets of books. There is a full set of the Roald Dahl there. They've been read. Well, I say they've been read. I would say there's a couple in there that haven't been read, but most of them have been read. They've got a little bit of spine creasing. The box has a little bit of wear on the corners, but apart from that, very good condition. And the other set are Jacqueline Wilson. Unfortunately, the box is split. I can repair that. I can repair that and then just declare it has been mended. And that is a set of Jacqueline Wilson books. So we've got Tracy Beaker, Dustbin Baby, all of the favourites are in there. I paid, she wanted £3 for the Roald Dahls and £2 for these, so that was another £5, yeah. £2 for this Molten Brown gift set. It's not quite complete. So that's what it looks like inside, and as you can see there are 2 missing. I don't know which 2 aren't there because they're not there. There's no indication of what should be in there. I expect I can find that if I look online. But I believe the ones that are there are full. Possibly the Coco de Mer has been used slightly. There seems to be a bit of a... It's difficult to tell because they've been led down, and so the contents have... Sorry, Molly. Contents have moved. Molly looked a bit surprised when that arrived. But yeah, £2 for that. I mean, I couldn't say no to £2 worth of Molten Brown, could I really? I want to stand it upright to see if they'll all go back to where they're meant to be. And then the rest from Easter Compton is clothing. So I paid £2 to the Nice Cancer Research lady for a Laura Ashley cotton dress in peach. That is a size 16. Kind of a short tunic dress. And then there was a lady just so I went in. Funny enough, it was a lady I bought this top off. So I said, oh, I bought this top off you a few weeks ago. She didn't remember, but I did. Joe Brown's tunic. This would fit me, but it's not my style. And it's also not the right cut for me. So long Joe Brown's tunic. That was £2. This one I might try for myself. This was £1. And that is Do at Sainsbury's, which is that's a size 24, so that'll probably fit me. It's just whether it'll be long enough. I will not wear anything that my stomach hangs out underneath of. I just wear it. That's my personal bugbear is. No, absolutely not. Another one, possibly for me, possibly for work, is just an ordinary white blouse. That one's Evans. Should put those on one side if I'm going to try them on, shouldn't I? And then finally, did I say those 2 were £1 each? The purple and the cream one were £1 each. And this was £2. And this is another Joe Brown's. This is a different lady. This one's a sleeveless one this time. Again, not my style. The Joe Brown stuff, I always look at the little catalogue that they send me. And I always think, I like the way it looks, but it's not right for me. It doesn't look right on me. I'd love that to be my style, but it doesn't work for me. Let's fill this table back up. As if by magic. This is the stuff from Trench Lane. The Trench Lane car boot sale is gradually growing in size, but I did not find a great deal today. However, I was on a bit of a time pressure, and I do think that makes me not look as well. I paid £1 for these shoes. Now, they are only Avon. I didn't even know Avon did shoes, but they've got Avon written on them somewhere. I remember seeing it. There you go, just inside there's a label in here that says Avon. They're only Avon, so they probably weren't very expensive, but I thought they were quite nice. They're brand new. Unworn, they're my size, but I don't get on very well with a pointed toe anymore because having got to the size I got to, my feet spread and now pointed toes feel very uncomfortable. Bit of a unnecessary information for you. But I thought they were pretty. And they were £1. So we pop those in. I paid £1 each for a Mother Care stripy giraffe. I can't speak. And an M&S comforter. That needs to go through the wash. Something else that needs to go through the wash are these 2 bags. They are Kipling, and I paid £5 for the 2. The lady wanted £3 each, and I said to her, had she got the long strap for this one? Unfortunately, she hadn't. It should have a long shoulder strap, but that was missing. And she said, oh, and when I opened it, it was pretty grubby inside. And she said, oh, you can have that one for £2. So it just needs. But the other thing about Kipling bags is they just go through the washing machine. So that will have a spin through the washing machine and come out in quite nice condition. So you can go there. And then this one also needs to go through the washing machine because, again, just grubby, basically. Not damaged in any way, just well used. I will need to take the monkey keyring off because he will not come out of the wash looking the way he will go in. There we go, take that off, and that's in my washing pile. So £5 for 2 Kipling handbags, pleased with that. £1 for this M&S Peruna micro corduroy skirt. The micro cord sort of velour kind of feel. Just a straight skirt, I think it's about 16 to 18. It's a 14, so it shows what I know. We all already know I know nothing. There we go. £1 for that one. Also £1 for this really large Tinkerbell mug. I hadn't seen this design before. This was a new one on me. It is Jerry Lee Entertainment Apparel, made in California. So, interesting that. Might not be worth anything at all, but we'll find out. Another set of the curlers. These are the Babyless, I think they are. It's one of those things that I know until I want to know it, and then it's gone completely out of my head. I'm pretty sure they're Babyless. And I sell these consistently. Whenever I pick them up, I sell them. I sold 2 lots recently to the same lady. She bought 1 lot off me, and then a couple of weeks later, I had another lot in, and she ordered those. And I was kind of like, you bought some before? And she was like, yeah, I've got 4 or 5 daughters. So, so yeah, £2.50 for those. Remington, not Babyless, Remington. Bought this with Molly in mind, because look how cool this is. A little varsity jacket. It should be the right size for her. I don't know where she is. I'll see if I can get a picture of her in it and insert the picture here. If there's no picture here, she wouldn't stand still. That was £2. And then finally, £2 for this. It's a Scarlett and Jo dress, and it's a 22, and I'm going to try it on, but I don't usually wear dresses, so the chances of me keeping it are a bit slim, but I'm going to give it a try. There's a funny story attached to that. Well, mildly funny, you know what I mean? It's not, we're not John Bishop here. I took it off the rail, and I said to the lady, how much is this? And she had her back to me, and as she turned towards me, I saw that she had a wasp on her top just here. So she turned around like this, and I said to her, oh, stop, put your hands up and turn around. Which she did, and I said, you've got a wasp on your jumper, I didn't want you to put your arm down and catch it and get stung. And then her son proceeded to try and bat it off with a spatula that happened to be on their table and so on and so forth. And then I realised afterwards, I realised I've just said to you, stop, turn around and put your hands up. She said, yeah, I thought I was getting robbed. Daylight robbery, broad daylight in a car boot sale, hands up, turn around. But it was just what came to mind, because I didn't want her to put her arm down and brush against this wall. I've been stung here before now by a bee. I shook a blanket and the bee must have been in the blanket, and I got caught there and stung me, and it's a really unpleasant place for a sting. So yeah, I've gone round holding people up at the boot sale. So yeah, I'm going to try this dress, see if it fits me. I probably won't like it. I'm not a big fan of me in dresses, but I thought I'd give it a try. That's it. That is the haul and all of the haul. If you've seen anything that took your fancy, there's always an email address in the descriptions box below. Feel free to drop me an email if there's anything here that you want. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.